if these issues continue at launch, Black Ops 6 is done. I think this is an absolute L. One of the biggest L's I've ever seen in Call of Duty, ever. If I say so myself, there's not a lot wrong with Black Ops 6, but the things that are wrong are wrong. Now that both beta weekends have come and gone, what are your expectations and anticipations for Black Ops 6 officially? Do you think we're in for a good year? Feel free to light up the comment section as we go along. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So far, the main thing I have beef with when it comes to Black Ops 6 is the map pool. Now, I understand it was just a beta, and it does seem like they typically give us the worst maps out of the official game pool in the betas. So I'm not too worried about that. I do have confidence that we will at least get 4 or 5 solid maps at launch. During the beta weekends, the only map I really seemed to enjoy was Skyline, and I'm sure a lot of the community will agree. Set on the rooftop of a luxury resort that contained a penthouse with access to a lounge, kitchen, gym, and pool area. We were also able to descend into a panic room to cross under the map or engage in battles in the open areas around the resort. I think developers really hit the nail on the head with this map. It felt familiar but different at the same time, if that makes sense. And in my opinion, this might be a hot take, but a close second for me is Rewind. I know a lot of players, including my friends, aren't big fans of Rewind. Set in a Liberty shopping plaza in Liberty Falls, West Virginia, this map features 2 major lanes and 6 different options to cross between them. The map centers around a video store, which is a key location for objectives like P1 on the hardpoint or B in domination. You can absolutely get pretty mixy in there. One thing I like about Rewind is you can play however you want to play. You can go ahead and take those long-range battles, post up in the spot and take mid-range battles, and also again get mixy inside the CD store in objective game modes or even team deathmatch. Now the spawns were an absolute nightmare. It seemed that every time your team gained some kind of map control, the enemies were there spawning behind you, knocking you out of system, knocking you off your kill streak, or overall just contributing to an already frustrating experience. And I am a bit afraid that this spawn system is here to stay, in order to make it to where not so good players can get kills. There are times where the team and I will be set up perfectly and the enemies will still spawn in a way where they were able to get a kill or even multiple kills easily. And I'm not even gonna lie, I've been on the end where I spawned behind a team and got a triple kill, but those kills did not even seem like they were earned. They almost felt like participation trophy kills to a certain degree. It almost reminds me of something called death streaks that we used to have back in the day. The Modern Warfare 2 2009 system had it to where if you died like 5 to 7 times in a row, I don't exactly remember what the number was, you'll be rewarded with something called Painkiller, which will give you a boost to your health, or something else called Copycat, where you were able to literally copy and paste the person's class that kept on smoking you. That is the kind of energy I am getting with this spawn system here. Almost like, hey, you're getting shit on, we're gonna go ahead and try to put you in a position where you can get some kills. I don't like that. But let's take a look at a few community takes on Black Ops 6. One player stated on X, Black Ops 6 is gonna be fun. I feel way different about this game compared to the last 4 or 5 betas. Yes, spawns need fixing, but it's honestly a solid 8 out of 10. This next take here, Black Ops 6 has some major issues. 1, major packet burst issues. 2, broken footsteps and audio. 3, broken netcode. 4, SBMM is horrible. 5, sleeper agent might be the stupidest thing you ever put in a game. 6, if these issues continue at launch, Black Ops 6 is done. And they also followed up by saying, I forgot about the broken spawns. This game does not feel like you have 4 years of development with these issues. Black Ops 6 does not feel polished at all. And this next take says, with the Black Ops 6 beta closing, here are my overall thoughts. Take out squad spawns and fix the spawns, buff snipers or add more ADS attachments, nerf headshot multiplier, fix tech sprint glitch with snipers, and fix packet burst. Other than these things, I genuinely love the 2 weeks of gameplay. All pretty valid takes. Feel free to let us know if you agree or disagree down below. But the second tweet, or I guess second 2 tweets, stood out to me the most. Fortunately, I don't think I had many netcode or packet burst issues. I did have some here and there, especially during weekend 2. And as far as the footstep audio, I don't think it's broken, but it can absolutely use some kind of tweaking. I do think a lot of players kind of just want that Modern Warfare 19 and Modern Warfare 2 footstep audio system back that really catered more toward noobs, if I'm just keeping it all the way 1000. From what it seemed like in Black Ops 6, you did still need to have some kind of anticipation when listening for footsteps. It wasn't like you heard footsteps and then you knew exactly where the enemy was. But I will say I would probably be able to give you a lot more of a base take if we were able to get search and destroy during the beta weekends, which was a major L in my opinion. I would have much rather had search and destroy over kill order, which is something else that the community seems to have a point of contention with. I do think kill order is a pretty cool idea, but I don't think it's the most competitive game mode. I kind of see this game mode falling in line with the party game modes like gun game, maybe sticks and stones, or infected. But that's just my take, of course. Let us know what you think down below. But the one thing in that tweet that I definitely think has the potential to botch Black Ops 6 completely is Sleeper Agent. I agree with this take 100%. Sleeper Agent is not only the dumbest thing to be put in the game, I think it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in COD history. This is just ridiculous. Sleeper Agent is a new field upgrade that allows players to disguise themselves as members of the enemy team. When activated, you appear as a friendly player to the opposing team, complete with the blue name tag or whatever name tag you have yours set to. Mine is purple, as you can tell by my gameplay. This disguise lasts for a limited time, but each kill you make while disguised extends the duration. Now, there are ways to counter this, such as using the Vigilance perk, which reveals disguised enemies as regular opponents. But regardless, I think this is just stupid. I'm sorry for anybody that thinks it's a good idea. I think this is an absolute L. One of the biggest L's I've ever seen in Call of Duty, ever. Now, I have a clip to show you guys. You might have seen it a little bit earlier already. Now, let's go ahead and dissect this. So we're running it up on this weak-ass map called Babylon. By the way, Babylon is also a really bad map in my opinion. I'm doing my thing, taking some gunfights with the AR, trying to work my way toward B, and I noticed this guy come from mid-map, playing pretty aggressive, and instinctually, if you have a brain, you're probably gonna want to shoot that guy again off instinct. So I put some shots into this guy, then my brain short circuits, and I thought, what the fuck, I just shot my teammate. So I stopped shooting him, and as you can see, if I would have kept shooting, I would have gotten the kill. He would have actually gotten smoked. In the moment, it was something just completely ludicrous, but looking back at the footage, it was easy to say what I could have, should have, and would have done. But regardless, who the fuck asked for this shit? I would seriously rather just get killed by shotguns, riot shields, grenade launchers, whatever the case. Like, what even is this? And I don't think there will be any other solution to this. I don't think there's any way to make this more balanced. Maybe developers have an idea, but this nonsense has to go, in my opinion. What's your take on Sleeper Agent, though? All that being said, we unfortunately have to go back to Modern Warfare 3 for another month or so, but spooky season is right around the corner. Check out this video right here. It is funny as hell. The squad and I decided to play a custom game of Michael Myers on Modern Warfare 2 just last year. The cool thing is you can set up the exact same game mode in Modern Warfare 3 in private games if you don't want to go back to stale ass Modern Warfare 3 pubs. And consider subscribing if you dug the video. All y'all take care, and I'm out.